Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the East Carolina Pirates. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and it gets you the yards you need.
Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, that's just a great throw here. Surgical and precise in doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They'll try the option play here. Pitches to the back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quick throw to his receiver. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's another.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. The Sooners line up with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Turner decides to field it. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pressure is coming. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, East Carolina.
What a touchdown here by this offense. I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launches downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The Pirates come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Settling for 3 here will be a letdown after that great field position. It's 3rd and 4. A handoff from the shotgun. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt. Absolutely.
But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. East Carolina's offense heads back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Passes the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Dunks it down to the back, caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
But when they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
First down here for this offense. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Single back takes the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Hawkins. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Sooners with 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. What is the final play of this period? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1. The Sooners are in the red zone. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they're trying to punch it in here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Fresh set it down for the offense. 1st down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. To throw, it's Hawkins. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And it's fielded, sort of trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here's the toss play now, running to the right. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. It'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, Does a good job of staying laser focused on his target. And as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated. But big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Gain moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. The 20. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out, it's Contreras. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Hawkins. And it's caught. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover 3, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
East Carolina's offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. The Pirates are going to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. stop at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. Here's that defense shifting again. Play action here on first down. Launching it downfield. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
That gain sets up a third down play. And he drops back in the gun. Caught near the sticks. And Smith tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
The Pirates looking to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down the defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
And they heave it deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Pirates. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They begin with a quick throw to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Scanning the field, it's Hawkins trying to extend the play. Makes the catch downfield. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
A quick juke. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They call the counter play here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
He knocks this one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Harper. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the 1st down yardage.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Lets it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Sooners offense is back on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Back in motion now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? They wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. He fires it. And it's complete downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Sooners look to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Caught quickly. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you. Can be scrambling.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And this is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down, they're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to meet the sticks.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Oh, nice job here by the receiver to be able to pick up this first down. I guess the only thing he could have done better was stay in bounds. You got to stay in bounds to be able to keep that clock moving with the lead.
The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. At the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now they'll try to add on the PAT late in this game. PAT up and good, so the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out, it's Barber. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Smith. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Creative running there. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Pirates. To take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. And what an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
And the kick is good. A 3-point game now in the fourth quarter. It's all up to the defense. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? Trying to create outside the pocket now. Clock way downfield for a huge gain. An explosive game. Big play moves the ball inside the 40. They're going quickly here. They need a few more yards to make this a more comfortable field goal attempt. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They could use some yards here on 3rd down. A field goal try would be from 54. It's a shotgun run call. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They go in front in the final minute of play. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They come up empty there as time expires. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is good.